labor of love you shown toward his name. That's a great motivating verse. Also, we ought to appreciate others who labor for the Lord. Look at 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. I checked the board out there and looked at the bulletin. I noticed you don't have elders, but you got brothers who lead, preacher, you got committed people who organize different things. You know what the hardest task is? To get people to labor and to labor together. Some folk are labor if they can do it that way. But if you lay down a platform, you lay down an agenda, they look at that, well, how can I do it different than that? That mindset has to change. In 1 Thessalonians 5 and verses 12 and 13, and we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you. It's great when he praises. It's not quite as exciting when we're admonished, but sometimes admonishment is necessary. We have elders, I'm one of the elders. One of the most grievous things we have to do is to discipline people, especially those who are talented, but for some reason they think it's about them. And they create cliques and divisions and different things, and you have to deal with them. It's very difficult. But admonishment is an important part of development. Every child, every son that God receives, he chastises. Just like we're rearing our children. If we love them, we'll chastise them. But when we allow them to do what they want to do, even to our embarrassment, later on they're going to come back and bite us. Chastisement is a positive thing. Verse 13, and to esteem them very highly in love for their works' sake, and be at peace among yourselves. Learn to appreciate those who labor among us, those who serve us. We live in a time in which it is very important to be concerned about protection. Here at the Assembly, we in the last year and a half, 2 years, had spent a lot of time in security. And we've had people to come in and give presentations. We had to get people to get CWPs and different things, and to watch doors, lock doors, and different things. You probably heard a couple of years ago in Charleston, 9 people were shot. That's not a pleasant thing to have to engage in. And those who accept the responsibility of protection, they deserve our gratitude. Because if something happened while we're ducking and crawling and trying to get out of here, they are protecting us. They stand up and they're going to be taught. They put their lives on the line for us. And so we need to be appreciative for the labor. Elders need to be appreciated for the labor, even when they correct those who are disorderly. When the preacher preaches a sermon that cuts and it convicts, and some get offended, we need to express our appreciation for having the courage to preach the truth and do it in such a way to try to help the individual. And so then, that's how we have peace among ourselves, when we respect God's authorized leadership. And so it's imperative that we all be obedient, that we all be submissive, that whatever the Word of God says and whatever our leadership directors and that which is according to Scripture, we're not going to find problems out of this. We're going to be submissive. Why? We have a reward we're trying to obtain. We've come too far to get to the end of the road and then be a problem and miss out on our reward. Paul said in 2 Timothy 4, verse 6, for I'm not ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. But not unto me only, but unto all those also that love us appearing. Are we steadfast? Are we unmovable? Are we always abounding in the river of the Lord? And do we know labor is not in vain in the Lord. Look also at Revelation 14 and verse 13. We hear this a lot at funerals, but it's important to recognize that there is a great reward for those who faithfully serve the Lord unto the end. Revelation 14:13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Write, Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord. From henceforth, yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. When you think about the book of Revelation, you think about persecution, suffering. Think about the great adversity that Christians in the first century faced. And yet, they were told that you need to keep in mind that when you die in the Lord, and many of them didn't die of old age, they died of persecution. They died being tortured. And yet they were blessed because they died in the Lord. And he said, listen, the Lord says, the Spirit confirms that you're going to rest from your labors. That means resting time is not now. Resting time is when we put off this body. And so let us labor until Jesus comes. The song in the book, let us work until Jesus comes. And so we'll labor until we're called from labor to reward. And then he says, and their works do follow them. God is aware of their service. You have a question or a comment?
I'm just thinking the verse that I couldn't find. I didn't bring my big Bible today. I was thinking when it goes along with what you're talking about there, and you may have brought it up before we got here, putting your hands in the plow and not looking back. And then faith, like what you're talking about, you got to have a lot of faith in God and yourself to do that stuff all the time. Key word, all the time. It's harder to do a lot of times because when you get going in your daily life here, there, and here, and you start forgetting. It is that way with me when I'm talking about stuff. You just got to keep reminding yourself.
That's right.
Because you would do work and this and that, and you'll think of everything except really what you need to think about.
Exactly. That's why it's so important that the Lord set it up so that every week we have opportunity to come back and be refreshed, get our tanks filled back up again, and just keep on going. Because we're going to be constantly bombarded with things to distract us. And just the regular affairs of life. But as we continue to be nourished and fed and we're steadfast, it helps us to abound, it helps us to overcome, it helps us to remember why we're serving. Because we can all become discouraged. We got all kinds of things going on. Family situations and all kinds of things. But we need the motivation and the encouragement to keep on running. We don't know what every person is going through. We all have one for some. But we know that the end is victory for the faithful child of God. Whatever you're going through, this is going to pass. Sometime during the week, I want to talk to the young people, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Because we have a high problem with our young people. With the shootings and the suicides and all the stuff going on. I want to give some encouragement along the line. But yes, we all have issues and troubles and challenges. But here, be steadfast, unmoved, always abounding in the work of the Lord. Stay plugged in. As much as you know, your labor is not in vain. Thank you so very much.